It looks really big.
It looks nice though. How tropical is it?
Yeah.
Palm trees
everywhere. Oh, so I'm gonna go in and look at that. Oh, I can see our future car.
Our future car is just rolling out the gate as we speak.
Gosh, they're good. So we've been looking at all the different sites around, and we've decided on this one. It's site 41, and it's next to the only super ensuite site that they've got here, and it's only really booked out on the weekend, so it means we'll have a bit of room. So I'm just going to help Chris reverse in now. We did really well. We got that first time. Yay! So I've just had a shower and got all the dirt off my feet and everything, and the bruise is just ridiculous. I thought it was dirt, but check it out. You see it? It's crazy, and all here is going black as well, and that's like all swollen.
Looks like it was ready to bust through the foot.
Yeah, I feel like I was very lucky. I feel like that could have almost been a cut.
It almost looks like a cut.
That whole thing there is swollen. It's full on. It's so sore when I walk.
Shows your shin.
Well, that doesn't actually look so bad, surprisingly.
That's going to come up in beauty.
Yeah. This here, though, was like a puncture. It was like blunt puncture sort of thing. So there was a full hole in my leg. And then I found one other bruise as well. Look on the end of my toe. I don't even know how I did that. There's like a little tiny one. So yeah. In the walls. Apparently there's a really good lookout up there, so we'll see. I'm having issues just on the stairs because the whole platform moves. I'm not even kidding, I'm like not down for it. I've got this thing about seeing underneath my feet, and I can see underneath my feet. And I'm not down with this at all.
When I got scared and I was on a trip with my friend Amelia.
Yeah.
She said do baby steps.
I'm just...
Don't be scared and stuff. You are going down there.
Oh my goodness, this whole thing is moving. Does this not freak you out?
No.
I will never bungee jump.
Pardon?
Brian is crazy. Hello? No, I'm staying here. I've done really well, I'm done. It's really bothering me. Look at him go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't be afraid.
I'm so afraid, Jada. We made it.
Mine was so scared.
Oh, you have no idea how bad I feel right now. Oh, it does. Everything wobbles. Oh, the fact that I have to let go. I hate it. This is the worst day of my life. And the view's amazing. Just hang on. Oh, he's going.
I feel like I'm going to scream.
All right, you ready?
We're going back down. Brian was crazy.
I'm so glad to be leaving. Thank you for your company, but I'm very done.
No worries.
Woo!
And the one down the bottom.
I didn't even bungee jump. I got free adrenaline rush.
The one down the bottom's even more shakier.
Oh, I wish I could show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see my knees and just how much they're actually shaking. It's like next level.
My knees are shaking.
I'm gonna try and get Chris to come up here, I think. I want to see if he can experience this and if he can get all the way up. Oh my god, I can see the floor.
Just go nice and easy, Mum.
I am.
I'm going up the side.
Oh my
Roll
god.
behind me. And
Oh, I hate this so much. You have no idea.
was not a good idea to bungee jump. I shouldn't have come up here. Like seeing through the foot.
I'm nearly okay now because I'm near the floor.
I probably go on the swing.
How's the adrenaline rush?
He's actually
Good?
wobbling
Breathful.
Yeah. I'm gonna film this one from the bottom. Wow! You all know how I feel about heights. It's just not happening. But let's get Chris on camera and ask him. See if he'll go. Do you reckon? Hang on. Babe. You gonna do it?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
But the YouTubers want you to.
That's fine. Maybe somewhere else.
Oh, whatever. He won't do it. He's not gonna do it. You excited? What are we doing?
Going on a swing.
A really big one.
It looks like that. We're gonna go all the way out there and swing.
We're on the swing today, guys. Got a professional on the end. How are we feeling?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Worried.
I had to go do a nervous poo. I actually really
It's alright,
did.
we'll do one up there, it's alright. Well, good luck, guys. Enjoy the views.
Sweet.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god! Whoa! Woo! Wow! How cool's that, Jada? So, what did you think?
Fun, but not the start.
Hang on.
When I first went and Dad pulled the string, I was scared on the bungee swing. But then I got fine. It's fun.
What was the scariest bit?
When Dad pulled the string,
And what was the best bit?
that I got to swing with you guys and go up and down.
Yeah, bet you never imagined that, hey? What do you reckon, babe? What was the best bit?
Oh, the initial pull's always fun. I like being in control of that stuff. It wasn't until after I'd done it I thought, oh, I should have tricked everybody. And when we went 3, 2, 1, I should have just went, oh, it's jammed. And then just pull it.
I think Jada probably would have screamed then. She
Yeah.
didn't really scream.
Nah, she did pretty well.
What was the worst bit for you?
Oh, it wasn't really a worst bit. It was like the only bit that really got my sort of, I don't know, heart racing a bit was when you go back. So you come down and you're like sort of free flowing or just floating in the air, free falling. And then you're sort of coming back because you can't see. It's like, oh, like, yeah, until you catch yourself back in it. But yeah, all in all, it was really cool. It was awesome.
My legs just shaked for the whole time and I just freaked out for the whole time. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to pause my facials because I felt it and I was like, oh, this is going to look really bad. Oh, I don't even have a voice anymore, babe. I need a beer. Where are we going, Jada?
Drop me off to
We're in Queensland.
my nanny's house.
We're on our way to Cairns Airport and Jada's flying by herself today and she's going back down to Brisbane to go and see family and stuff. So we've been out now, how long have we been away? About 4 months or so. So they're kind of doing the get together because her birthday's coming up soon and stuff and there's just lots of family to see, so it'll be cool.
And I miss them.
I reckon they miss you too.
We're just about to get into the airport where we can get onto the plane. It's just over there.
Not long.
No. After this whole line comes in, we're going in after.
Well, not we, you.
Me. Just me.
Yeah. I don't think I get to go down there with you. That's to the plane. But you'll go with a lady.
But where is my lady?
I don't know yet. You ready? Bye. Jada. Bye. Have fun. And then there was 3. It's just us now. She's officially gone. So we'll see her in about 10 days' time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, I'm very happy I haven't seen her come back, so I think everything's okay.
Lots of bloody cardboard, that's what I've got.
I'm pretty
Long
sure they already
awaited.
know because you can actually see the description on the side.
Oh, there you go, you already got a sneak peek.
Just have a bag and everything. We love our little recliner ones, these ones here. But they're just really big, they're bulky, they have to go in the caravan. They don't fit in the tunnel boot, like they're just no good. So we're swapping out. Here's one we prepared earlier.
So much more comfortable.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Still exactly like that day when I sat in them a few months ago. I sat in one a couple of weeks, well, about a month and a bit ago. I was like, this is what we need. We need something like this. There's so many chairs on the market that are just so different. And it's hard to find something that suits you. You'll find something, but yeah, this was it for us. 100%.
It's got a cup holder. I'm excited about a cup holder. I know
Yeah.
it sounds silly, but
Cup holder, little fishing rod holder.
no, it's supposed to be a wine glass
Oh,
holder.
wine glass, that's right.
A fishing rod's not going to fit in that.
I reckon I could jimmy that up somewhere.
Christopher. Tell me
Yes,
how you're
Sean.
feeling.
Fantastic.
What's happening? Huh?
Oh, I'm trying to sort out some bloody... trying to sort out some tours.
He's not. Are you serious?
No, I'm laughing so hard.
You're not. No, you're not. What's wrong? What?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Are you crying?
it's from laughing, you fucking muppet.
So what's happening tomorrow, babe? What tour are we going on?
That there is going to happen to my balls. Well, I hope it doesn't feel that bad.
No, I hope so too.
An old vasectomy.
Because I'll never hear the end of it otherwise.
No,
How you feeling?
not too impressed. What do you want me to say? Like, I'll talk to you after it happens.
Hi. What are you doing? We don't want any more jacks. You're very cute, but we don't want another one. No. What are you doing, babe?
I'm in the f***ing bathroom. What does it look like?
What are you doing in the bathroom? It smells a bit funky in here.
Mm-hmm. Burning hair.
Are you prepping?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I heard the music go down. I was like, here we f***ing go.
you don't want Dr. Goldstein to see anything unpretty tomorrow?
I'd rather veet it than get shaved. I'd rather not have razors near my man.
So what you doing right now? You're just letting it sink in.
Well, it's something I do all the time anyway, but I'm getting rid of it. It's a good time to do it.
So we've just done a quick consultation and he's gone through the back now. So it's just Jack and I. And we're just waiting now. I said, do you want to take the GoPro in? He's like, no. I think he just wants it to be done. Hey, he's freaking out about getting that needle. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be a fainter or anything. But he's freaking out, hey. Yeah, but the doctor's really nice. He's Canadian, tall and handsome. Like, of all the people that you could have playing with your balls, it could be worse, I guess. How was it?
Good.
Really?
It was actually really good, yeah.
No pain?
No pain. A couple little needles, but yeah, it was only like a tiny little needle thing.
No pain?
No, it was just a couple little pricks with a needle and that was about it.
Wow.
Yeah. Walking normal, feeling normal, everything's sweet.
Let's go for driving.
Let's not go too soon. Yeah.
Cool.
happy days.
Yay! You need your sunnies, I can tell.
Yeah, I don't do well without sunnies.
How do you feel?
Don't mind the crap shirt. Gave Jack a Malteser and I reckon he put 3/4 of it back on his shirt. Thanks, Jack. You're an absolute legend.
Oh. How you
So,
feeling?
try and take me serious.
Your undies.
Give me undies, yeah.
Yeah, just let me put Jack down. Oh, come here. There we go. Okay. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I've been sitting down for the last probably 2.5, 3 hours.
Feeling a bit lazy.
I think I had a bit lightheaded because I've been laying down so long when I got up. But yeah, all in all, pretty good at the moment.
You just lay in the bed and get covered in food in your jocks.
That's what most people think caravanning is.
That's unusual for us.
Oh, I feel so useless.
Oh, I just said to Chris, I'm like, I really feel like having a drink. I'm going to get a drink. I'm like, do you want one? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, so what are you going to do? Just lay in the bed and drink beer? He's like, yeah, well, I may as well, hey.
If I can get away with anything today, it's today.
It's like it's one day.
If it's any time, it's definitely today because it's the first day. Every other day after this, I'm going to lose my privilege to
It's
get
funny.
everything done for me.
I've done like, you see here, all this washing and stuff. I've cleaned up. I've done heaps of stuff around the house. And then Jack was whinging before, so I'm trying to make him a bottle and get everything sorted and that. And he's like, God, I feel so useless. I can't do anything. And here's me thinking, I'm like, you could bloody wash bottles up, mate.
It's weird for me because I love doing stuff. I can't sit down and do nothing. So it's weird for me to sit down and literally do nothing.
Covered in chocolate in your jocks.
I look like such a mess right now.
You do. It's funny. Alright, we'll check in tomorrow. See how the patient's recovering.
Dad would like to be out there playing with Jack. But Dad has some sore man bits right now. They're not really sore, I just want to do the right thing.
Dad's ovaries are hurting.
My ovaries are hurting apparently.
This is why you can't have nice things when you have a baby around. I'm so disappointed. This is my cotton plant. Look, it's snapped. I might be able to save that one. Oh, Jack. Not funny. Oh, maybe I should put some extra seeds in there while I'm at it. I will grow a cotton plant. So, because Jack destroyed it, I'm gonna have another go. So I figured if I make a hole, I should just be able to shove them in.
Come here. Come here.
Jack's really angry now because he knows that I'm grumpy with him, I reckon.
Hey. Jack. Jack. He's coming for you.
Is he? The weather here is much warmer than where we were before, so I have a funny feeling. Jack's being taken away. But I have a funny feeling that they might grow a little bit better here than what they did when we were at Clairview, when you first saw me with them. So I reckon... Oh, that doesn't want to stay. I'm hoping that the warmth here will be enough to let them grow.
For anyone wondering why I'm filming Sean right now, is because this is Sean's first time getting rid of the cartridge.
I just have always said I'll never do this. But because Chris is a insert B word here with ovaries at the moment.
I can't lift anything over 5 kilos.
And he's milking it.
So this is a first for everything right here.
I think we need to deal with the screaming child.
Yeah, if you can hear that in the background, that's Jack screaming his tits off. can you pass me the child, please?
Because you can't lift him up.
I can't carry 5 kilos, but I can certainly hang on to
Support
it. If he doesn't touch my left nut, because that's the sorest one of all. We go for a ride. Go for a cruise.
You know, I've always wanted to ask you this.
Oh.
Would you be my wife?
Yes. I do.
Oh. Oh.
Do you have a start the car?
That's cool. What happens now? I have to touch that. Let's go.
I'm not going to say a word, and I'm just going to sit back and watch.
I can imagine you will. Do you want to go deal with the screaming child, please?
That's fine, I can do that.
Go be a mum. No, yeah?
Yes.
Hello. How do I press that at the same time? And this is why I don't do it. Where can I hold that at the same time? I'm genuinely... How can I hold that?
This is hilarious. Oh, she's onto it.
My hand isn't big enough to do that, babe.
No, you don't have to hold it there. Hold on the black piece.
What black piece?
The black and silver bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mint. And when you put it in the tube, aim it back towards you and then put your foot underneath here. It's a very technical move, but it'll all make sense.
How much do you put in?
A fair bit.
Doesn't mean that at any point this is going to become my job all the time, just so you know.
Oh, I know. All I had to do was see it once, and this is very, very exciting for me. Give it a good shake. Good shake.
I am shaking it. I don't want it to splash.
Shake it like a milkshake.
That's almost clear already.
Yeah. You got a good one.
That's really good.
What was the place called?
Sprout at Kuranda.
Not a bad feed.
It's thick bacon too.
I just got myself a little wrap. It's like a brekkie wrap, and the bacon is really thick.
Said on the menu, thick cut bacon.
Got a nice scenic spot here, just out the front of the big green petrol station.
So I got a hippie car that's turning around.
He just decided to pull out in front of everyone and do a U-turn.
The car that's behind us, just here, they are wearing like pretend toys on top of their head. He had like a, I don't even know what it was. And we've driven past, oh, he's gonna lose his bumper. Oh, a bit of backfire.
It's alright, mate, we'll wait for you, it's all good.
And then we've driven past like, I said to Chris before, I feel like we're just driving past young Colombian and Mexican men with moustaches and big eyebrows. Like that's all I feel like I've seen, and they all look really suspect. Like I would not like to stop on this road. I'm actually genuinely concerned. So far I don't know if it turns into four-wheel driving, but if it's a through road like the way it is, like it's so busy. There's a little, what is it? A Getz? Yeah. Hyundai Getz coming through.
There's cars everywhere. Like it's almost like a main road.
Yeah.
I've seen probably about 50 cars coming here.
It's like supposed to be in the middle of nowhere, or I thought it was going to be like that. But anyway,
it's a very interesting drive.
Yeah, I just, he's just off. I don't know where he's going. There's another track down there.
That looks pretty cool actually.
It's not named or anything. And yeah, oh, and then the other thing we went past was an old Commodore, and
No,
He'd
it's an old
obviously-
Statesman or
was
something.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, he'd obviously been trying to like do skids and whatnot and that, and he just went boom straight into a ditch. So it was
Literally
almost
into a
like
bloody
vertical.
ditch.
I don't think I'm kind of glad in a way now that Kylie and Clint didn't come, because we
No.
invited some friends that were local and said we've found this place and there's supposed to be some four-wheel driving, and so far it's just been really good people watching. So I'm glad they didn't come. Oh.
There's a lot of action happening.
Yeah,
More than I was expecting on
Yeah.
a little national park drive.
that's funny.
I feel like every tourist up here in Cairns and backpacker has just made an absolute killer wrong turn, and they're all just come down this dirt road. Because I swear every single car we've seen is either, it looks like a backpacker or a tourist. And their little camper trailers and like
Or
vans
shady.
and stuff.
There was more shady people at the other end. Now they look like backpackers.
Yeah.
But they're all doing 3-point turns in their two-wheel vehicles that aren't supposed to go off-road. So
Every time we see one, they're trying to pull out in front of you and do
Yeah.
a U-turn. It's like, it makes me think you've taken a wrong turn.
we're just trying a different track now, toilet break. And we can't do it on the main road because it's actually that busy. Yeah, it's really cool. They'll kind of like slope in on the track.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's really cool.
oh yeah.
How far are you gonna go?
As far as I know.
This town is quiet when it's late here. This town is quiet when the night is getting close. I'm outside, gonna stay here. I'm outside until you tell me to stop.
Is this just like some random hippie get together in the middle of the road or what?
This is literally like a backpacker's paradise. This is so random. We just went up literally a random track and just taking
This
it
is
all
why all
in.
these people are doing U-turns. They're
Yeah.
trying to find the Bushdorf. It's a Bushdorf. What's the bet?
Has to be.
Listen to the music. It's like doof, doof, doof.
I never thought I'd ever find one of these.
I don't even know what to think. Should I go down and say hello?
Jeez, they're all on it too. They're all on the beers and everything. I'm out here to explore, not hang out with.
No, I just want to go ask what's going on. Like, how did they all get here? Why are they here?
That explains why there's so many lost backpackers right now.
They're all trying to find the same place.
They're all trying to find it. We're not even looking for it, we bloody found it. Yeah,
There's a
with
woman
bloody
like full
tambourine.
dancing on the hills. She's getting into it. She's loving life.
Might get it there actually. Make my own bloody trap.
I am so wowed by our experience today. Like, this is nothing like what I
We're only like a
expected
quarter
it
into
to
this
be.
bloody park.
Yeah, like what other hippie places are we going to find along the way? Like, is this Nimbin? It feels like it. I could be wrong, but this looks like mint. Ooh. Look at it. That looks like mint. It's not. It's everywhere though. This whole track. The whole way in I was looking at it trying to figure out what it was, and I was wrong. It's not mint. We're just down the road from the little hippie get together Bushdorf thing that they've got going on. Chris didn't even know that a Bushdorf thing actually existed. But I don't know if you can hear that through here. There's some serious bass. Oh, I want to go. I literally want to go say hello and be like, can we come and say hi just for a minute and show that these things actually happen? Because that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack wants to go. You want to go?
That's funny.
You do. Oh my God, we found the main entrance.
It's like an entrance to a bloody big day out or something.
So, the update, I was talking to the people in this car. It's really dusty, there's lots of cars around. There was basically, hang on, seatbelt on, there's cops around now. There's been a big party that's been going on in there for 2 nights. He said, everyone stay, lots of backpackers, lots of people, you know. And I said, how do you find out? And he said, oh, through Facebook, you know, everyone tells each other, a big party, 2 days. I said, do you know, he said, police are here at the moment though, so get shut down, no more, not allowed. I was like, oh really? He didn't want me to use the GoPro. I think he was wondering who I was, and limited English. And I just asked him, I said, oh, is it ended now? He said, yes, police, no go, no more, no more. Is police down road? I said, yes, we saw breathalyzers. He's like, oh, we'll go that way then. I said, and car accident as well. He's like, oh, no wonder. Okay, police sometimes don't mind, but I said, I can still hear the music going. He's like, yes, some people can't drive yet. Like, yeah, so obviously there's been like a massive weekend in this national park, and we just happen to just drive through the center of it, but everything makes so much more sense now. Like,
Explains all the random bloody cars and
yeah,
people just coming in and turning around and looking like they're lost.
and like they're blazed, just, you know, having a good old time. But yeah, as I was talking to him, then a paddy wagon just came driving out, and
There's 2 of them, yeah.
oh, was there 2?
Yeah, 2 came in after each other.
They've gone in there to go and shut it down, I guess. So yeah,
Wow.
there you go. That was interesting.
I never knew that even like happened. Probably shows my age, but I've never really been a backpacker either.
Sweetness, I can see the moon. I know that I'll be fine here. Things get complicated, but I know we'll be alright. Yeah. You will tell me I'm wrong, but I know we are strong. Sweetness, I can see the moon. I know that I'll be fine here. This town is quiet when it's cold, yeah. This town is quiet when the snow is on the ground. I'm outside, gonna stay here. I'm outside until you tell me to stop.
So much wood. It said it was a logging road around here, and we weren't exactly sure why or where, but we just drove past like one of the little inlets, and you can see it's all been freshly cut, and there's just like logs everywhere.
Yeah.
You can smell the pine, hey?
Mm.
Piles and piles. Makes you wonder how many homes, like animals' homes, was that? Like, I wonder if many things die because of that, you know? Surely things live in them.
Oh, for sure. It's a forest.
I guess maybe that's why they do it here, because there is so much forest surrounding them, so that they've got somewhere to go to.
As long as they regrow it, sustainability.
Yeah. I wonder if this will turn into furniture or tables, or I don't know, street poles. No, they're not long enough. It's crazy.
So I've just pulled over because we're seeing a heap of it as we drive past. We had some family in Lake Tinaroo that showed us a bit of this tree, and it's called Whitewall. I don't know if you can see that, but there are some pretty big sharp thorns right the way along this tree. It's like the plant grows. It starts off with these little sort of vines and long stringy bits, and they got some big bloody sharp thorns on there. They say wait a while because if you walk into it and they get stuck in your arm, you're going to be waiting a while to pull them out because they take forever, because there's like hundreds of them. But then apparently when these things are fully grown, the furniture wicker, like the real sort of smooth sort of material, that's made out of this stuff. It's a fun fact. So it kind of looks like a palm tree in a sense, with all the leaves and stuff. But just watch out for these bad boys because they look bloody sharp. Not to mention these ones on here.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
So that's on now, hey. Handbrake's off. Got to figure out the handbrake.
See ya.
Give it a little squirt. It's a bit exciting. First drive of the new car. Feels like the size of a house in comparison to the other one. It's got balls, it's nice. So we're back at the caravan park and that is the 36th kilometre. We head back to Gallo Dairyland to top up on our cheese. We adventure to Emerald Falls and Davies Creek, which are both stunning locations. And we go to Hartley's Crocodile Farm and learn about the local crocs. We build our own balancing rock stack and we finally clean the Ranger properly so it's ready to be sent to its new owner.